When you think of the military, you may think of someone who is unexpressive and conforming, but that's not always true. So many of our soldiers swim against the tides and are actually very expressive and artistic. This morning, we have Sarah Hardin from Fairgrounds St. Pete and Iona Parris, an artist and member of the Wounded Warriors Project Military Mermaids group. So welcome to you both. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
So Iona, I want to start with you. And first, I want to say thank you for your service.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I want to know why you're dressed up like a mermaid. What does that have to do with the military? Explain this to me.
Well, so basically, as I first got into mermaiding and selling seashells, so it actually all started with doing art first. And I really like seashells, and seashells were the first things that I actually started painting. And it's so funny because my sister Lisa had said, hey, you know what? I think you would probably sell better if you were dressed as a mermaid. And I am not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was a little weird at first. Yeah, I thought it was a little weird, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to do that, but I was like, you know what? Let's try it. Yeah. I ended up having a blast. I sold all my stuff at my first convention, and so from there, it's just been up. So yeah.
So you first started painting seashells for therapy, basically. It helped you, right?
After my first deployment, I started painting seashells. I went to the beach before I went on my first deployment, and when I came back, I was just so depressed, and I was like, I just needed something to do, and I don't know why, but I turned to these seashells on my counter, and I took some nail polish, and I just started painting them.
Yeah.
And then slowly but surely, I started getting more crafts. I started putting jewels on them and everything like that, but now it's what you see today.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And she's one of the artists at the fairgrounds,
yes,
right?
Iona Parris is one of our inaugural artists. She's been with us since we launched back in 2021. So it's always exciting to have Iona show up, and what we're wearing right now is her art. These beautiful seashell crowns, and she has magnificent installations at Fairgrounds St. Pete she also has seashell crowns on display, and we have her art in our soup shop as well.
And what's happening this weekend? Something special is going on for veterans and the
Military Mermaids program. Yes.
We have a very exciting event happening on Veterans Day. So to kick it all off, we have the Military Mermaids coming in on 11/11 from 10 a.m. to noon. It's a group of 10 military mermaids. They'll be dressed in their mermaid regalia, and it'll be an opportunity to meet and greet. They can tell their stories and just kind of enjoy the experience. But for the entire day, we are so excited to be honoring our veterans and all active duty military by offering free admission. And it's a fun time for the entire family to come out and enjoy, and even better with live mermaids in the experience.
Yeah, so kids must love that. So they can come out, they can take, and then I think for a child to see that you're a mermaid, you can have fun, and then you also served in the military. I think it's really important for kids to see both sides of it.
For sure, and you know what? I actually get more adults than I do kids, because people are like, oh wow, like you're not just doing this for kids, like you're adults who like to come and swim together, you like to do art and everything like that. So a lot of adults secretly always wanted to be a mermaid. So, you know, I get that. I hear that a lot. They're like, you know what? When I was a kid, I used to watch the movie Splash. And
that was my favorite.
And they always talk about going in the tub and then like splashing around thinking that they were going to get a tail.
Right.
And so as I grew up, they still had that in mind. So when they see another adult doing it, they're like, oh wow, like I can do it too. So yeah.
And I could just say, you made the shell on your necklace and your headbands?
Yes. I make seashell jewelry, like earrings, necklaces, as well as crowns. And then I do also different art and everything like that as well. So yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yes, and good luck this weekend. I hope you have a huge turnout.
Thank you.
All right, so the Military Mermaids event will take place from 10 to noon tomorrow morning on Veterans Day. Veterans and active duty military will receive free admission from 10 to 10:30, so go to fairgrounds.art for more information.